winter garden, cut and drop. What do you do on the shortest day of the year? Well, we continue to put our garden to bed. That way we can start thinking about what we're going to plant in the spring. And it's right around the corner. Now the only thing you need is a pair of pruners. We're going to get the bigger ones out in a minute, I'll show you why. And maybe a pair of gloves if your hands aren't grizzled like this old man. And then all you do is you just cut and drop. If you remember, we planted these okra somewhere late June. Got tons of okra off of them. They grew pretty good size. Now we're turning these stalks back into food for the life in the soil. The reason we're cutting and dropping and not pulling these up is they still have some roots there, and there's still some life around those roots. And the whole point about the mixed deep mulch is to feed that life in the soil. And that life in the soil is what continues to feed your garden. And it's just that simple. You just cut and you just drop. And we'll come back and we'll cover it with mulch, and it becomes part of the deep mix mulch. Now watch out for your fingers while you're doing this. You can get carried away. It's pretty easy. You can get in there and cut a finger. You don't want to do that. This basil, same thing, it's pretty brittle. You can kind of bust that up just with your hands. It breaks off pretty easy. And we're reseeding. Some of the birds are going to eat some of those seeds. Some of those seeds are going to germinate. And that's how we get a lot of our volunteers, just by cutting and dropping. Now it's okay to be strategic. These are zinnias from last year. We're going to go ahead and leave those. Let the birds continue to pick those seeds. They're going to help us replant some new zinnias. And while you're being selective and leaving some things out for seed for the birds, you're going to have some green patches, some cool weather crops like this oregano. Ooh, that smells great. Right here next to this dandelion. Remember, the root systems in here are also keeping that life in the soil active. I did write a book about the life in the soil if you're interested. But remember, you're going to have some green while you're out here cleaning up. Don't just discard that. I also left some dock growing here, and we got some winter carrots with them. There you go. Got a few more we're going to pick for Christmas. But don't discount the fact that you can go ahead and leave some of your root crops in the soil as a refrigerator. If I would have picked all of these, I would have had to can them or freeze them or do something with them. And I like to take it down just about to ground level. By keeping the roots in the ground, we keep that structure that's already formed in place. And just that quick, we've turned last year's crops and the potential for next year's crops. And what a fitting way to celebrate the shortest day of the year. Just a little cut and drop cleanup, getting ready for spring. It's amazing how fast the seasons change, how that cycle of life continues. We just cut or pull and drop, clearing off our trellises. And pretty quick, we'll have this whole thing mulched, and we'll be ready to plant. And right here, we had a cherry tomato up a trellis that kind of got covered in beans. I just leave the string, and we just kind of cut that off around there and let that fall. That's how easy it is. Now, I did get a question about, should I mulch now or should I wait till we plant? And in the mixed deep mulch, it's a continuous process. We're mulching now, and as it gets thin, we'll continue to mulch. And remember, by leaving those roots in, you've maintained that structure that's already there. Work at it a little bit each day, And pretty quick, you're gonna have it all done. You bust up your amaranth stalks, in with your beans, in with your tomatoes. When you're clearing your trellis, it is a pretty good idea to have some gloves on because you do have metal that you're rubbing your hands across. I just slide my trellis strings off to the side until we're going to need them in the spring. That gets them out of the way. And then we just put a bag of leaves over it. 4 inches thicker. Now we put this little piece to bed. In the spring we'll be ready to plant. There's no real rush. We got a few days. But everything should be good to dry. And it ought to be able to break up pretty easy. Much easier than bagging it up and hauling it away. Promoting the life in the soil. Then, the hardest work you're ever going to do in a deep mixed mulch garden is harvest. You can do this too. Now I got to go rake up some more leaves. I know you don't want to see that again. So until next time, enjoy the shortest day of the year. Christmas is coming. Remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.